shit. Oh, where's Booker T at? Now put this on steel. Alright. Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF NXT. I, Mike Today, Jim Ross, and Booker T here. And today on NXT, we're going to have the TWF Women's Tag Team winnings on stake, when half of the Wounded Lead, Dakota Kai and Angelina Love, fight the TWF Women Tag Team Fighters for the 2nd time, Nikki Cross and Ember Moon, Mike Today says. You got that right, Mike, Jim Ross says. Keep in mind, the only way that Nikki Cross and Ember Moon became the 2-time TWF Women Tag Team Fighters was really out of a mishap of them being missteaded. And another team won it, but then had to am up yielding it back to them, as soon as they were seated. So here today we're going to have that match, And so here today we're going to have that match, Jim Ross says. I'll tell you one thing right now, Mike and Jim. At the end of the day, I don't know why Io Shirai and Kairi Singh and Asuka couldn't be in this match. Only Dakota Kai and Angelina Love can, Booker T says. I don't know who came up with that oversight. I don't know if it was Gil Kim or Astronema or someone came up with the oversight. But we're going to go to the ring now. Alright, everyone. So everyone wants to know, Astronema says, who's the one that came up with the oversight that said that, Io Shirai and Kairi Singh and Asuka couldn't be in this match? Well, I'm the one that came up with that oversight, because I feel that the Wounded Lead, whatever they're calling themselves, always have an unfair upper hand on everyone that they're wrestling. They've done it in WWE, they've done it here in the TWF. So that's why Io Shirai, Kairi Singh, and Asuka are not going to be backing up their Wounded Lead, teammate. And that's why Dakota Kai and Angelina Love are going in alone. I think that's a truly good thing it did there, my Elderling. I think it did great, said Ecliptor. No, that can't be, Dakota Kai says. No way. The Wounded Lead, it's a sisterhood. And there's no way that you can have Io Shirai, Kairi Singh, and Asuka forbidden from ringside. That's only wrong, Dakota Kai says. Yeah, Angelina Love said, it is wrong. You're giving Nikki Cross and Ember Moon an unfair upper hand on us. Unfair, Ecliptor says, when all of you, the things you did in the TWF since 2022 YL, and you're going to bitch and talk about unfair, Ecliptor says. Shame on you, Angelina. And shame on you too, Dakota. Alright, I've had enough of this. Yeah, it is unfair because you folks always have it unfair. It's always Dakota Kai and Angelina Love and Io Shirai and Kairi Singh and Asuka and who knows whatever women are going to be in your team. Always have an unfair upper hand on all the other women wrestlers or fighters or overstars or whatever folks want to call them. So no, they're not. And since Gail Kim didn't do such good work keeping them from getting in everybody else's business, I'm choosing to do so. And forgive me, but I think I gotta take a shit. Well, it looks like that astronomer or Corone, has laid down the law and the oversight, once again here in the toy wrestling gathering. Mike Today says. And it looks like we'll have to get the Fight Lord in the ring now. So he can make this. He can make this match. Well, now he's in the ring now. Well, this is here we go. Well, Jim Ross said we now got Ember Moon and Nikki Cross in the ring so we can get this match underway. I still think it's wrong what Astronema did, to the Wounded Lead, making it where Io Shirai, Kairi Singh, and Asuka couldn't be in the match. Booker T says, I think that's unfair. This match is for the TWF Women Tag Team winnings. First, they are from the Wounded Lead, Dakota Kai and Angelina Love. And they are the TWF Women Tag Team Fighters, Ember Moon and Nikki Cross. First off, this would have been the first time that Angelina Love and Dakota Kai have teamed up here since Dakota Kai came to the toy wrestling gathering in the 8th month of last year, Mike Today says. Yeah, that's right. That is right, Mike Today said. When the Wounded Lead started, Jim Ross says, it was Bayley and Angelina Love and Io Shirai. Before Kairi Singh came on, before Dakota Kai came, before they kicked out Angelina Love. Man, it looked like they kicked out Angelina Love. And then kicked out Bayley instead. Well, things aren't going right now. A boot right in Ember Moon's lair and down she goes, Mike Today says. Dakota Kai has done a lot of things in WWE, being a 2-time WWE Women's Tag Team Fighter, a 2-time WNXT Women's Tag Team Fighters when it was a thing, Mike Today said. Ember Moon will have to watch, Dakota Kai's got to watch out for the Eclipse, the Block, Ember Moon's ending hold when she was in WWE, Mike Today said. Jim Ross said Ember Moon's hoping to beat Dakota Kai here, and she's hoping to keep their winnings. And here's Angelina Love just broke it up. Oh, and Nikki Cross just knocked Angelina Love out of the ring now. But I think that was enough for Dakota Kai to knock down Ember Moon. And now Dakota Kai is now brought in Ember Moon now. Brought in Angelina Love, forget Mike Today says. Angelina Love, the former 5 or 6 or 7 time TNAW Women's Heavyweight Fighter. Mike Today says. And Ember Moon right now is in a bind right now. Angelina body slams her. Well, Jim Ross says Angelina Love was never in WWE unless she was in DSW, going by the ring name of Angel Williams, I believe, at the time. Yeah, that was true. Oh, that was true, Booker T says. That was the only time that Angelina Love was in WWE, when she was sent to DSW, and then when DSW was shut down or whatever, sold off, whatever happened, Angelina Love was not picked up and went back to TNAW. Oh, And one half of the beautiful folks is in a bind right now, but we're talking about the Wounded Lead. But you understand, because that doll of Angelina Love was made back when she was in TNAW and back when she was in the Beautiful Folks team. And Ember Moon right now is hoping that she's got the upper hand, and this time she brings in Nikki Cross, Mike today says. And now Nikki Cross right now taking down Angelina Love. And Angelina Love right now wants to get away from Nikki Cross and brings back in Dakota Kai. Oh, Dakota Kai right now taking a boot. Dakota Kai knocking down Nikki Cross with that boot of hers. And it looks like this is over here. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winners and the new TWF Women Tag Team Fighters, and Dakota Kai and Angelina Love. Well, Dakota Kai and Angelina Love are the new TWF Women Tag Team Fighters. So once again, the Wounded Lead now has the TWF Women Tag Team Fighters. And we do know that that will be a good thing for the rest of the Wounded Lead of Angelina Love, the rest of the Wounded Lead, Io Sarai, Kairi Singh, and Asuka, Mike today says. I could tell you one thing right now, things might not be so, things might not go the way things might not go the way they want them to go. Mike today says, they still got a bind. They might be the TWF World Tag Team Fighters. Well, that's true, Jim Ross says. The Wounded Lead still got their foes, and they're still fighting to get that fear they once had in everyone. But so far, that hasn't seemed to be working out. Booker T said Angelina Love and Dakota Kai are the greatest women tag team fighters we got now, and I want to see how the Wounded Lead is going to get back that fear they once had. Or onlook, Mike or Jim, whatever it was. It was not onlook, Jim Ross said. It was fear. It's fear they're looking for, Mike today said, not onlook. Take it away now, Renee Young. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Mike today and Jim Ross. I'm going to be talking with Angelina Love and Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai, you seem to be truly happy. Why would I not be happy? Me and Angelina Love are the TWF Women Tag Team Fighters, Renee Young. We just beat Ember Moon and Nikki Cross. Put us in a downside about Io Sarai and Kairi Singh and Asuka being around ringside, but that didn't stop us from winning. The Wounded Lead is now going back to the top again, like we were when we first struck the TWF and WWE in 2022 YL. And this is only the beginning of us going back on top again. Yeah, it's so great to be a three-time TWF Women's Tag Team Fighter, because I won it the first 2 times with Io Sarai. Now I won it with Dakota Kai, which I have a lot of onlook for. And now the Wounded Lead will soon start running the TWF again. Io Sarai will hopefully win back the TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings. Wouldn't it be great if Kairi Singh won the Women's World Heavyweight winnings? And if we had any other winnings, that would just leave Asuka out. But we're going to have to work on that. So at the end of the day, the Wounded Lead got the last laugh. Well, that's my talk with Dakota Kai and Angelina Love. Back to you, Mike today and Jim Ross. Thank you, Renee Young, for talking with, Dakota Kai and Angelina Love here today on NXT. That's all the time we got here for NXT. I, Mike today, Jim Ross, Booker T. We hope you like NXT, and we'll see you tomorrow for Dynamite or Mike.